There we go. Yeah, don't look at my hair. I just got out of the shower. How's everybody doing? Today's tea, and despite the name cleanse on the one tea, can you guys hear me okay? Let me just
Hear me okay?
Yes, you can. Okay. Um the cleanse tea didn't do anything crazy. This is three licorice, a sweet song of flavorsome licorice from Kazakhstan, Georgia, and Egypt. Now I know I missed day 22, which is 24 is nighttime. After dinner, balance sweet fennel, roast chicory, and cardamom. So, we might get a second cup of tea. Hey, Mama Duke, how's it going? Helen Burke, Autumn Leaf. Oh, see, I'm not doing that anymore, Autumn Leaf. I don't, stay up until 3. Although today is going to be a very busy baking day. I'm making the puff pastry for my sausage rolls. I just bought the sausage rolls. You guys all saw the video. Excuse me, this is a call from New Brunswick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was, I usually have my phone on Do Not Disturb, but being noon hour, Howie might call. So it's a beautiful sunny day today. It really is. And it's a beautiful white Christmas. All right, let me get back into here. All right, let me say hi. Let me just pop out the participants here. Aldo, hey, honey. Autumn Leaf, Celeste Auto Care, Joe Mama, Natasha B, Railroad Ranch, Sandy Candy, Steven T, Mama Dukes, and Chaos. So, oh yeah, let's pop out the chat and then put it on live chat. That was my my sister Doris. I met Doris. Why does this keep doing this? It keeps going, ooh. I met Doris from YouTube. And we've been sisters ever since. Hey, Paula Rose. And for all those just arriving, today's tea is not English breakfast. Is three licorice, a sweet song of flavorsome licorice from Kazakhstan, Georgia, and Egypt. Can you see that okay? Good morning, Angel. How are you, darling? You doing a little better? I mean, all those funerals, Stephen, they can't be emotionally, right? So let me just stir the honey in here and try this tea now. Now it's been steeping for a bit. Fuzzy, well, I'm fuzzy a little bit, guys, because of the sun. If I'm pixely at all, please just reset, like hit F5 and reset your computer, your screen. Cup of cocoa, wonderful. Oh, mmm. It's just it's just the light from the window, honey. If I held up something that where's the exact light coming in? If I could put a curtain over it, it would look a lot different. It's just, well, let me see if I can just turn the phone a little bit. No, that's not going to work either, is it? So, oh, here she comes. Here comes our girl. Look at that face. She's getting gray in the chin.
Hello, baby. Come here. You want some tummy treats?
You're so good. You kept Mommy so warm that I slept until 10 o'clock. And then oh, yes. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Does that feel good? What's your other pop here? Yes. Oh, my darling. Oh. Oh, that feel good. Nothing like a cratcha in the morning, eh? I love you so much. Yes, I do. Do you want a little treat? You want more scratches? Okay, all right. More scratches it is. Right down there. Oh. Get better. Get better. All right, all right. You don't have to cling so tight now. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? If you give me a kiss. Oh, thank you. I'll give you one more. And you knew it too, didn't you?
Say bye-bye. I look up there, Gracie. Say bye-bye, everybody.
All right, down you get, darling. Oh, don't let her fool you. Well, yeah, she loves me. I don't care what anybody thinks. My dog loves me. And she loves her daddy, and she loves her Briar. Arthur, she pisses herself when he walks in the door. And I think it's because she smells cats on him, and she doesn't know how to react to that. Hey, just me. Court is next. What's going on? Okay, you're going to have to phone me and let me know what that statement means, Stephen. Is this about your tenants? Hey, Marnie. I went into work and myself at the pharmacy. I went into work and myself at the pharmacy. It was that you tested yourself at the pharmacy. I wouldn't even know what a test looks like. Oh, last night was my first night without any medication for my chest. So, whatever I had, wouldn't it be a riot? Not a riot. Wouldn't it be something if what I had was actually the Omicron variant? Because everybody says, well, it's not as bad as the rest of them. You know, it's not as threatening, but, you know, so what if I actually had it? You know what made me think of that? Because if I had the flu, it wasn't as bad as I get the flu. And I haven't had the flu since 2015 or something, right? Since the moron got in. So since we voted the moron in, yes, I voted him in, but then I tried to vote him out the next time and it didn't work. Then we tried to vote him out this time and it didn't work. Anyway, okay, got it. Hey, Hope, how are you? So wouldn't it be a riot? Wouldn't it be a big wow moment if I actually had the Omicron variant because it was milder than the flu? It was still shitty, and I still downplayed it, but my chest was badly congested. But if I had it, then I've got the immunity, wouldn't I? Hey, Empty Nester, how are you? Rosie Slade. Bev, I bought organic white tea, features rare silver tea leaves and buds from the vibrant green tea plant. I will be sending you a tea bag. They are individually wrapped. Wonderful. And you know what? I have this perfect little box that it's a greeting card collection box that the greeting cards came in. Some of the greeting cards. They were the antique ones. They were the antique greeting cards. I'm going to use this box to put it right up here, and any tea bags that come, I'm going to put them in that box until it's time to refill this. We have a moron in the office too. I didn't vote him in either. Hey, Margaret, how's it going? I just have a bad chest cold. Well, that's what mine was. That's what mine was. So, but wouldn't it be wild if that's what it was? But it doesn't really matter because no matter what I just had, I've got immunities now against it, right? I'm not completely done. I'm just free of medication, like free of Mucinex and, free of Mucinex. And you know what I mean? Because that's the only medication I was taking. Going well. Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Margaret. I'm feeling much better. I wonder if this will work. Oh, well, no. I'm feeling much better. Much better. And we're drinking 3 licorice tea today. I found The grape tastes like candy. It's called Candyland. Are we talking tea, Rosie? Oh, I might have put too much honey in this. Oh, it's so good. Mind you, it's got a hint of licorice flavor, but it's got an earthy, rooty undertone. It's really, really good. It stops it from being too candy-like. Excuse me. So today, I'm making puff pastry. You guys, did you go see this morning's video? Well, that's true. Hi, Sandy and Jacqueline Green. My mom just got over a really bad cough, round of antibiotics, and she's finally on the mend. I don't do antibiotics unless I have to. Excuse me. I don't do antibiotics. I haven't willingly had antibiotics. I don't know how long. Except when I say willingly, that's because my last surgery in 2012 or 2011, when I had all the scar tissue removed, the hernias fixed, and my ovaries removed, huge surgery. They gave me a shot, a broad spectrum antibiotic in the hospital because something had broken out in the hospital. And even though she came at me with the needle and I said, "What's in that?" She said, "It's just antibiotics." I said, "Do not give me that." Because see, when I went into the hospital, I tested, they swabbed my bum and my mouth and my nose, and they tested me for whatever virus that was. It was an antibiotic resistant infection in the bowels. And I said, "Don't give me that. I was swabbed before I came in. I'm clean. If you give me that antibiotic, it's going to break down the friendly bacteria in my body and I'm going to end up full of yeast." Well, I'm just following orders into my intravenous, right? Like, when someone says no, they say no, right? What ended up happening? It lowered my immunity, and I got the infection from the hospital and a yeast infection. So I can't take antihistamines. It makes my heart VTach and makes my blood pressure shoot sky high. Wow. What's MRSA? I think it started with a V. I agree. She's 82 and we had tried everything else. Normally we only do herbs and now she's back on herbs. Good. My son told me not even to take the flu shot this year. I always take that one. What do you guys think? I don't take the flu shot. I've had it twice. First time when Briar was a baby and I woke up the next morning with Bell's palsy. Now at the time I went and got tested for a stroke and everything. Now, I was 30 years old at the time, okay? No, I was 29. Briar was a baby. And we had to go from Colborne to Peterborough to make sure I hadn't had a stroke. And they said, "Oh, it's just Bell's palsy." And it never back then, it never would have crossed my mind that I would have gotten it from the flu shot the day before because that was unheard of, right? So, I had a really bad case of bronchitis and they said, "You really need to take the flu shot after your bout of bronchitis last year." And I said, "Okay." Guess what happened? I got the flu and it doubled up on bronchitis. So I don't take the flu shot anymore. And the flu shot is only 30 to 40% effective on this year's flu. So, and at this point, I don't trust them not to accidentally give me the jab instead, even if I could get the flu shot. Yeah. I don't necessarily trust the way things are being managed. I don't like the idea that, parents are taking their children in for flu shots and children are accidentally getting getting the jab and ending up with myocarditis because they've been given an adult dose in 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds. And it's like, are you people... So, I mean, I don't do the flu shot. I don't do, there's shots, there's the shot, which is the flu shot. There's the jab, which is the jab. And then there's vaccines. And none of them are the same. Sorry about that. I almost did that, didn't I? So, let's get off the subject. Oh yeah, I taped my broken fan thing. I just put a piece of tape on it so that it doesn't necessarily stay together, but it doesn't flop either. According to PIC physicians, those jabbed with flu were more likely to develop the influenza than non-jabbed 2008-2009. I took it once and had the worst cold of my life. Me too. First time it was Bell's palsy. The second time I ended up really sick. My grandson's daycare. How old is your grandson? Flu shots for babies? Because if your grandson's daycare and not school, this is nuts. They can't enforce flu shots on people. It's against their rights. You tell the daycare, I'm sorry, that's highly illegal for you to do that, for you to demand a medical procedure that is not law on the vaccine list, like measles, mumps, rubella, tetanus, and diptet. If it's not like that, then they can't demand that. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, new daycare. See, this is what's happening. This pandemic has opened the doors for so much shady gray area practices that people are just bamboozled by the amount of information we're supposed to sort through about what's fucking legal and not. Why? Because our own governments are breaking the law, are encouraging business owners and everybody else into chaos against each other, encouraging businesses to practice segregation and discrimination against the unvaxxed. This is wrong. But it's opened the doors for all these other people to think that they can slip things in. Oh, well, you got to have a flu shot before you come in. Bullshit. Who are you? That's against the law. No way. Move that baby. The son lost his job because he refused the vanilla. Tell him to get a lawyer. Because they're winning arguments all over. You can't force people. It's like, remember me telling you New Brunswick, the premier brought it up and said that, all businesses from this point on are going to be forced to enforce social distancing and COVID practices in their store, or you can just implement the vaccine passport. And that covered all stores, including grocery stores. Well, New Brunswickers took to the streets. God bless New Brunswick. New Brunswick took to the streets. And the premier had to pull back on that and say, no, vaccine passports cannot be implemented in grocery stores. But I mean, that's one thing, they're just so used to people accepting shit that when you start threatening things like our food or our medical care, we'll take to the streets. Forget exemptions and all this shit, because let me put it to you this way, and this is going to be demonetized or even blocked when we're done. But let me tell you something. If you apply for an exemption, you are telling the system that the jab mandate is okay, that you just don't want to be a part of it. Okay. You're say so if you reply for religious exemption, it's because you say, well, that's okay, you do you, and I believe in it, but I just can't do it personally for religious reasons. No, you say no, I'm not going to do this. What right do you have? And here's the thing, folks. I laid abed awake last night a long time thinking about this. If I am so steadfast in my need not to get the vanilla, then why am I wearing a mask? Okay, why am I, okay? If I'm not going to comply, I'm not going to comply to any of it. So stay tuned. You just might get a video from me in a grocery store having a chat with the manager because I'm finished. It needs to be heard. It needs to be said, and I'm done. I am so done. Please make sure that your child has their flu shot before December 31st, 2021, or your child can't attend school per the New Jersey Health Department's requirement. You tell them to prove that in law. You say, okay, you get a lawyer and you tell me where that is moral, ethical, or even friggin' legal. Oh, I've got a Rumble video I'm working on, folks. I got a Rumble video I'm working on. It's going to take some time. Ooh! It doesn't work. They are removing channels. What am I going to, what are they going to, they're not going to remove my Rumble channels, so I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I just can't live on Rumble yet. So this is one of the reasons why, let's not talk about it anymore, okay? All right, Joe, I'm stopping. I heard you before I read it. What's my Rumble? Oh, I'll give it. It's new. Well, it's not new. I've had it for a while. It's where I put my cooking with cannabis stuff, and where I make my. Oh my God! I've had 548 Rumbles. Where's my content? Ooh, I'm getting 77 views. That one's got 300 views. Okay, let me just go to my channel. Count overview. Here it is. No, that's not what we want to see. I have to get it on the right page so that I can send it to you, folks, or give it to you. I will not comply. Okay, there we go. So what I'm doing today is, as soon as I get off here, which is right shortly, I just put the link right there, Jacqueline. I just put the link right there. It's a little harder to follow, but I think there's like a subscribe button or something. Hang on, let me just look. We will not comply. Hang on a second. My content. Okay, so I don't know how you subscribe to this. I don't know how that works. I just know that you go over there and I don't know, but there's the link for it. We have to stand up for our rights. I made my famous mustard wieners this morning. Sounds very unappealing, but it's so good. I'm going to dine on appetizers this afternoon. Okay, did you get my email, Joe, that I sent you last night? I'm going to make my puff pastry, which means I have to roll out the butter and then in between parchment and then chill it and then make the dough. I'm going to make Breyer's pumpkin spice roll cake, and I'm going to make Howard's pumpkin pie. And then when the puff pastry's ready. I'm going to take the sausages out of the freezer and roll up the sausages and put them on a cookie sheet and freeze them again. Hi, Leanne. That's okay. Looks like you just have to sign up. Okay. Clicking and it says block this person. I don't understand that. Hi, Helen22, Sherry Leach. Well, maybe you just have to make an account, right? I don't know how it works. I just know that I've been putting videos on there. And you have to sign up to follow. Okay, thank you, Willows. The thing is, well, in Google, if you want to comment on somebody's video, or not Google, YouTube, it's all Google. If you want to comment on somebody's video, you have to have an account. And you just sign up with your email address, right? Oh, the link. Wait a second. Let me see. No, it's... do I have a share button here? My feed. Oh, wait a second. This might be different. Here we go. All right, try this one. Try this one. Screen name, Mrs. Wolfe. Capital M, R, S, capital V, O, L, F, E, I. Wolfe, yeah. Try that link. Don't hit the person, click on the blue link. Okay, I don't know how it all works. I started that account a while ago and it's just I'm just now using it to speak my mind. So, but we've been here for 27 minutes and this is not getting my puff pastry made, my sausage rolls made, Briar's cake, or Howie's pie. Hey, Jacqueline Green, you found it? There you go. There you go. I encourage anybody who is into free thinking and free speech to go over and join Rumble. And because you're going to see a lot more of me there. But that's only if you want all of me. Just take all of me. Anyway, I got to get to work. I have a video on puff pastry. What I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to set the camera up and after I charge it, and I'm just going to let it run while I get all of this stuff done. And then maybe I will have pieces enough for a decent video that I can show you. People wanted to know how I'm going to do, if I will do a video of me. Again, Christmas Day, Christmas dinner, I will set up the camera and I will do it, but it's all going to be depending on how well I edit. It's sad that this public platform is trying to silence people, including you. It should be a place of freedom. Well, unfortunately, places like Facebook and YouTube and Google, I have a new web search bar. I don't use Google. I don't even use DuckDuckGo. Do you know why? Google quietly bought DuckDuckGo. So Google owns DuckDuckGo. So people who are using DuckDuckGo thinking they're getting it, they're not. They're still using Google. Look up Brave. That's what I have. And so far, it's blocking a lot of garbage, right? And it's making a difference. So Rumble's the only place that we can have free speech. Brave. Yes, Brave. As a matter of fact, let me see. It says here, they've saved me 346 megabytes in bandwidth, saved me 5 minutes, and trackers and 5,126 trackers and ads blocked. wait a second. You can do a private call in Brave. Okay, let me just see if I can't get you guys a link. Let me see. How do we do this? View and manage bookmarks, edit cards, reward settings. I don't know. It looks odd. Oh, wait, customize. It's just one word, Brave. And it's a web search bar. So, yeah, Google owns DuckDuckGo. Yeah, I just found that out. I just found that out like a couple of days ago. That's why I got Brave. Hey, Lacey Black. Well, listen, folks. I got a lot of work to do. So I am got to get off here and go get everything set up, charge my camera, and get everything ready for all the work I got to do today, all the baking I got to do today. Hey, Vicky. So, guys, DuckDuckGo has been bought by Google. Go to Brave. I did some research. Brave is really good, and so far, they're really transparent. Okay. All right. Now, let's take a nice deep breath and do a quick but sincere prayer. Okay, for each other. You don't have to stay if you don't want to participate. This is not for everybody, and there's no judgment if you don't stay. Okay. For everyone else, mwah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, take a nice deep breath. Oh, and tomorrow's tea break, maybe in the evening, Christmas Eve. I'm going to I don't know how I'm going to manage it, but I need some. I don't know how I'm going to manage tomorrow. So forgive me if tomorrow's a little bit on the wonky. Okay, when it comes to live streams. Okay, I will, Joe. Hey, God, creator and source of all, how's it going? As we come up to the day that we celebrate the birth of Christ, whom you gave us to teach us that all things can be handled with love, or should be handled with love. Keep us walking in your light, God. Help us to be more patient, tolerant. Help us to see those in need, even when they don't speak out, so that we can help. Please, God, help us shine our light for everyone to see. And anyone who needs some help charging up their light, well, they can come to us, and we'll send them right to you, God. No, not with a bullet. Jeez, you got a dark sense of humor. So, God, please keep us. We just want to say thank you for the blankets on our beds, the roofs over our heads, the food in our pantry, and the love of our loved ones and family and friends. Thank you, God. This community is so important to me. Then gotta go. See you tomorrow. Mwah. Take care. God bless. Oh, it's coming. Where am I going here? Here we go.